wonder if this game uses R3. God, it's not... There's another game that does not sound like any other game. Whatever they did to the Super NES sound chip, it was a real piece of work. It's definitely one of the better tunes in the soundtrack, I would say, but not the best. Really partial to the train. Also, the fortress and the elevator. I'm pretty sure I've used at least one of those as set of phase tunes already. There's still no soundtrack rip of Aero Fighter's Assault on the N64. Or at least there wasn't last time I looked, which, after all this time, probably means there won't be one. Possibly another case where, like, they also did some sound chip witchcraft and it can't be emulated decently or something. My goddamn allergies. I gotta tell you, I'm really glad. I'm not trying to, you know, make it another 8BitDo commercial or whatever, but, like, I'm really glad to have, like, a modern joypad with two sticks that work really well and binary trigger buttons instead of analog. I end up using this a lot more than I end up using analog triggers. So really, if you think about it, how often do you really get something that needs analog triggers? Racing and racing. So, like, when I use this controller to play Hollow Knight again, I, first of all, had an R1 button that actually worked, so I could, like, reliably view the map. That was great. And also, when I got the dash and I could just push in just a regular-ass binary L2 button that clicks, I'm like, oh my god. This is so much better than pushing in a fucking squishy sponge button. Hello? Speaking of controllers with squishy sponge buttons, I actually turned on my PS3 and charged my only decent controller. Might give that a look later, see if it still holds a charge at all. I should get a capture card. I really should. Hell, actually, I'm sitting on enough unemployment money that I might actually think about, like, getting a new computer. I don't know, something to consider. Maybe, I don't know, probably should not. Just morally speaking, probably shouldn't. But whatever. Speaking of acquisitions, I got this for my birthday. It's like the only thing I got for my birthday aside from a pin that I like. My birthday wasn't very good this year. Hello, capture please. You were capturing a second ago. Stand by. I think some capture was grabbing this even though it should not have been. And I tested it a second ago. Oh, for fuck's sake. Might have been grabbing it because it was full screen at one point? Probably. For some reason things are still defaulting to full screen these days, I guess. So I did do a little extra setup this time, but apparently it didn't matter. Let's try this again. Hi, let's play Blaster Master. Zero, Blaster Zero game. Did it capture this time? There it goes. Okay. In the near future, on planet Earth, many kinds of creatures once coexisted on this verdant planet. But after countless wars and untold environmental destruction, the planet plunged into an ice age. Humanity was left with no choice but to migrate en masse underground. I can live with that, this sounds stupid. When the ice age finally came to an end, humans began developing methods while they were living underground to one day restore their planet to the lush green landscape it once was. During this time, a large mysterious comet fell to the Earth. However, the progress of restoring the lost ecosystem was coming along well, and humanity was eventually able to live on the surface again. Then the tank happened. No, several hundred years have passed since then. Okay. Enter a young anime man named Jason Frutnik, known for being a genius in the field of robotic engineering. Jason Frutnik. One day, he came upon a creature he had never seen before. No records of this creature existed. It's a frog, genius. With his interest in this mysterious creature piqued, Jason named it Fred and began to observe it closely. But after some time had passed, Fred escaped. Jason gave chase, and he observed Fred jump into a mysterious hole that appeared seemingly out of nowhere. I like how like my tone immediately turns to like full life consequences depending on how seriously I'm taking a thing. So rather astonished by the phenomenon he witnessed, but Jason followed Fred down the same hole. He eventually found himself in a cave deep underground. That's where he discovered a large vehicle. Sweet large vehicle. Almost as if this vehicle with the name Sophia 3 on the side was inviting him in. The door to the cockpit opened up. In order to bring Fred back, Jason hopped into Sophia 3 and set out on his adventure. Little did he know, the strange phenomena were only ... just getting started this summer. Blaster Master Zero. I wasn't expecting that much context. As far as I knew about like the Blaster Master story, like kid finds frog and then frog runs away and kid gets into tank and blows everything the fuck up to get the frog. So anyway, Blaster Master is new to me. Really, like I was aware that it was a thing that existed, but it was not something I was into at the time. And it was Super Mario Brothers crossover that really got me like notably interested. I tried playing the original Blaster Master and had a hell of a time engaging with it. Very tough, has some serious screen spacing issues. But I knew there was a remake from our pals at Inta Creates, who are, you know, good at stuff. You know, they made Mega Man Zero and all that, so I went ahead and tossed it on my wish list, got it for my birthday. So cool. Let's play Blaster Master. I have pretty decent expectations for it. I also saw Ray play a little bit of this. We tried to do like the Steam Link play doodad, whatever the hell they called it, with it, but didn't work out very well. Bye. Is this one of those underground forest areas they made during the last ice age? Hundreds of years have passed, but the ecosystem is alive and well. It would seem that the preservation system is still functioning somehow. Better still keep my guard up. Never know it could still be here. Alright, so I'm guessing, like, all the upgrades that I'm expecting. Ooh, okay, so that's get up. Alright, there's how you do... That's interesting. Alright, you hold down... Start, yeah. Give me a second to figure out my buttons. Or I could probably just look up, like, a... Is there, like, a thing? Here we go, how to play. The trigger is activate while climb. Right button is aim kind of upways. That button change weapon. Alright then. Yeah, admittedly that's already not something that I love design-wise about this remake. Like, why does everybody talk so much? It's a Nintendo game, we don't need all that. But, presentation-wise, I'm digging it. I mean, pretty much everybody who knows me well enough to know that this kind of shit right here is my bag. Ray says, you're a super engineer machinist guy, you get a frog, you lose a frog, and you find super badass tank car, time to use it to get the frog. Pretty much, that's my understanding. So, like, I have a switch thingy, but, like, how do... I have 2 weapons equipped? Oh, never mind, the right one must be, like, my regular pulse thing. Oop, okay, there we go. Techman says, Lee's controller support seems to be working. The game tutorial has some things but will not explain the alternate weapons for on foot. Alright, well, that guy's a bottle. There we go. Shoot with weapon. Green is heal, blue is weapon. Fred's signal was definitely being transmitted from the forest area. Receiver was being displayed on the monitor. I guess I'm pretty lucky that Sophia has a functionality like this. With the receiver, I'm able to get a general idea of where Fred is. Can't help but wonder how Sophia can track his signal, though. Then again, I don't really know how anything in this machine works yet. Guess I figured out the flashlight. Oh yeah, tank tank cannot ladder. That's ridiculous. Oh, yep. I was gonna say. I just remember fall damage is the thing. Ah, dead. No problem. Just be tiny. Do I even have any guns? Well, these guys are actually enormous, aren't they? Okay, good. I am armed. Okay, Google, I was not talking to you. I don't know what the hell's gotten up Google Home's ass lately. Alright. So yeah, then we have these top-down shooty bits where the whole art style seems to dramatically change for some kind of reason. These did not look like the best part of the game to me, but I mean, they look alright, I guess. Stop it. Press RB on weapons, okay. Alright. Okay. All seems, you know, straightforward, just blasty action game, which is pretty much what I signed up for. This is good. Very colorful. I like that they, you know, they didn't mute the colors too much. It looks good. There we go. Thing's very puppy. Ah! Fucking. Yeah, non-tank little guy seems dumb. Let's get back in the tank. There we go. Why would you ever not be in the tank? Besides, you know, all the valid reasons that there are. So I know we get wall climbing upgrades eventually, we get, like, hover, some sort. Oh, okay. I was wondering why I had two blasters, like I must have picked up the long-range one off the ground at some point. And I didn't notice because I was too busy blasting. Because I'm the Blaster Master. I think. I don't know, Blaster Master might be something else. I just know that there is mastery and blasting. Presumably in equal measure. Or maybe there is more blasting than mastery, because... There we go. That thing sitting there looked like a power-up instead of a bad. Oh, I lost a weapon upgrade when I took a hit? Alright, well that's stinky. Noted. Yeah, I'm glad you mentioned that. I probably would not have noticed with Stream Brain. Contra rules. Kind of. I mean, I'm alive, so got that up on John Contra. This has that problem of all, like, 8-dimension movement systems where, like, if you want to stop while facing diagonally, you have to release both directions with frame-perfect precision. Is there anything even in here? Alright, there's something. There we go. Hey, nice. Penetrator. Weapons you have available are based on the amount of energy you have. Oh, okay. That makes sense. That would be why the pits were covered differently, I guess. Yeah. I mean, that's a guess. Good music, jamming on this. Yeah, this is the kind of game you can definitely trust Indie Creates to make. Like, this is absolutely in their wheelhouse. That's why they also got to make Bloodstained, Curse of the Moon, and all that. Shooting higher tiers costs more energy per shot. Okay, I didn't realize that. Alright. Shoot the wall! Shoot it! Okay, maybe don't shoot. Alright, bye. This tank has some sort of, like, scuba function, yes? I guess I'll have to find out. Here again, I only know that because in Mario Brothers crossover, Master Blaster was one of the best underwater choices. I crawl. Crawl game. Oh, I can call the tank, and apparently I got an achievement for WOW! Non-tank command does not do water. Ah, moisture! Cave adaptation has not been kind to humanity. What, that was just fall damage? Jesus. Alright, so, do not fall any distance while human. I don't have a map? Well, in this... Receiver used to receive transmissions from far away. Currently set to on. Okay. Yeah, I mean, if you adjust for, like, actual proportions and figure how long of a distance that drop actually was, sure. Quote, realism, unquote. Still, damn. It's like, come on, bro, do you even video games? Go in. Soup says, I expect realism from my climby shooty tank game. Yeah, so wait, like my weapons cost energy to use? Question mark, I guess? I'm a little confused. Oh, the bombs do. Oh, yeah. Oh, now we're talking. Here we go. Diffusion. Short range damage increases as the target gets closer. Alright, that's probably less good. Oh, it's the friggin' Bionic Commando shotgun. Yeah, screw that. Give me the penetrator. Oh, there, yeah. Alright. Now it's Contra. Wait, did I get another thing? I did. Reflect, deploy a shield that deflects enemy bullets. Alright. Not bad. Good weapon choices. Yeah, not at all unlike the top-down Contra levels. I mean, how much commentary can I really come up with? It's shoot video game. Like, we all know what we're getting into here, pretty much. Striker. Lightning-based shot that also hits nearby enemies. Know what I love? Text that scrolls at its own speed that I cannot change. I like it when the game dictates the pace at which I have to read. Uh-oh, don't get those. Probably. Yeah, those are bad. Does it scroll faster if you do a thing? Nope. Although that's where my map moved to, apparently. No, wait, I'm in, like, standy person mode again, so the map is a different whatever. Like, the map only seems to be for these parts, and I don't have the map when I'm in the tank. Let's look out for guns, because I feel like I could be doing more damage. Give me the penetrator. Sounds like I just picked up the phone. This is the mayor. Get me the penetrator. Ow. Lock direction while shooting button is handy. Oh, look at that. That is handy. That is very handy. I'm glad to now know that that is a thing. Wow, how much health did this guy have? Am I supposed to... Alright, hold on. I've not even been using my real... Oh, these guys are very, very tanky. Also, there are 3 of him. And that one always goes to the middle. Alright, ow. I'm good at video games, okay? Especially old-timey school, old video games where shoot Nintendo mans. Honestly, this is alright. This is not as bad as it looked for a second. It's just like, how much health does the first boss have to have? Also, this game looks a little more Metroidvania than I expected it. Like, I thought it was going to be pretty linear, but it looks like it was kind of a rather branching path thing. I've lost, like, all of my crap. I'm gonna need some more crap. Ignition bomb! Sub-weapon that sets a bomb that can be triggered by pressing sub-weapon button again. Okay. Looks like this chip lets me use a new sub-weapon. Gotta figure out how to read my surroundings and use the best weapons for the situation at hand. Alright then. For you. There we go. I must move directions. Realism. I like the fade out for the recall. Yeah, too much work to animate it. We'll just do it off screen. I think we're going down ways, unless I missed anything interesting. I probably missed something interesting, but yeah, probably want to go waterways. I don't know. Maybe. Yep. Tree. Ooh. Metroids! Alright. There must be some sort of seagoing upgrade that I don't have yet. Because I can go around underwater, but I don't have scoop powers. Is that boopy sound just for fun? Just because I'm a submarine now? Or... boopy sound is the landmines. Oh. Is my dude allergic to water? I'm gonna find out. Nope, I can be underwater. In fact, I can even swim. Look at me go. Alright, yeah, you just use the pad to swim. You don't even need to mash E. Not bad. But it's not a tank! Seriously, what kind of game gives you the wall climbing shooty tech and then like is like don't use tech? Well, I mean, it's like use tech half the time. I'm being facetious, but... I'm being all in Space Station 13 again. The Alex Station is a much chiller server than it used to be, at least to my recollection. That's good. I feel like they always had the right rules in place but didn't bother to enforce them. But I feel like they may have finally chased some of the more toxic elements away. Somebody did start dropping some manifesto in there the other day, but the general reaction was appropriately outraged, and I think he got banned, so... That's still fun. still need to get Super Pandora Eco to try that out. I'm not trying to be too heavy-handed about it. I mean, it really isn't for everyone. But Kanzali and I sure find it pretty fun. What is this? Can I kill Spike? I found the spikes, but I'm not sure what to do with them. Yeah, I gotta say, you know, my life has really been improved by knowing that I can strafe in this mode. Which I'm sure is a huge improvement over the NES version. Which is to say, the original Master. Don't take a shot every time I accidentally say Master Blaster, you'll die. Yeah, Cans actually learns how to, like, keep our dumbasses alive and stuff like that. Die. Ow! Ooh, you gonna... Nope, can't get that. Nice. There's a cracked wall to bomb for the pink thing. Is there? I didn't notice. I'm gonna go look. Gonna blame Stream Brain, probably. Oh yeah, there it is. Good eye. Oh, this is remote explode? Yeah, there we go. I feel like the reflect one would be pretty situational, but really good in those situations. Good sprite work. Good looking, good sounding game so far. This is cool. So that thing on the ground doesn't seem interested in expiring. That's interesting. Your accuracy gets worse with sustained fire. And yeah, its damage per second output is not great. Well, the way we play Space Station 13 is distinctly without goal. Well, that seems alright. Nice! Okay. Kill Blob Brain. What the hell is that? Some giant mutant? Damn it! I guess I gotta do this. The lair of the Forest Destroyer. Mother Brain! Really? Wait. I feel like I've got this. Jesus. Ken says the goal is to find a thing you like and experiment with whatever until you find some horrifying thing to do to everyone. Sounds about right. Yeah, invented a virus that sets you on fire. Come, let me test it out on you. Now, usually I just test that on monkeys. Powers up Sophia's main weapon. You can now defeat some enemies that you previously could not. Ah, such as the wall guys, probably. Looks like this chip can restore one of Sophia's functions. The data analyzed by that chip is being displayed inside my helmet. I get the feeling that there are more chips like this out there. It makes me wonder just who in the world made all of this tech. Man, I'd love to dig into all this, but I gotta focus on finding Fred. Fred. Wrong game. Avoid Deadly Nautilus. It looks like Fred's signal isn't coming from the forest area anymore. Let's see. Looks like it's coming from some kind of residential area. That is actually pretty close by. Okay, let's get this show on the road. Ooh, that's nice. I do big shoots now. Yeah, that boopy sound is pretty obviously the mines. I was just testing you. You passed. Good job. Alright, I guess I'll go back towards one of the wall jerks and see if I can make it die. This makes those jerks a lot easier. Yep, there we go. I like the low profile of the tank. Which is, indeed, to bring up Super Mario Bros. Crossover again, actually one of the more useful properties of the Blaster Master character. You travel at pretty high speed through low areas. Oh, we are now Area 2. So this is the residential area. This place sure has seen better days. Looks like there's mutants here. Gotta make my way through carefully. The signal source is displayed and monitored to see where it goes, yo. Alright, so no, I do have map. It's just not Y anymore, I guess. Did I miss anything in area Un? Like, is there any reason I should hesitate to go to area Dos? Life up. Is that one that... Spurgus? Maybe I should explore around here a little more. Yeah, I wasn't expecting this mappy navigation stuff. Ken says it's probably better to just go ahead. Maybe. Find out. It's like I'm gonna do the wrong thing anyway, and we'll see if it was really wrong. It's a pretty good starter weapon. And missiles. Yeah, I feel like there's stuff I can do down here. Glad it doesn't use R3 so I can use my mic while having an allergy. Yeah, and then there's going to be another boss in here, and that'll give me a Shpoomy upgrade I can use to track frogs across ice. And then we all get wasted. It says it does have one of my peeves where most of your enemies are lower than your gun. I've not noticed that problem too much. This weapon is like comically overpowered compared to all the others. Does a zillion damage, it pierces through everything. Didn't know what I was hearing for a second there. I think it's just a weird sound phenomenon when I'm destroying everything with gun. You take any hit, you lose it, says Soup. That's true. Even so, I wouldn't expect the top tier to be so much more drastically powerful than all the others. Warning! Layer of 1,000 vials! Blah. Oh, these guys. I see. I see. You know, okay, so just don't be in the middle ever. Except for just that. Really? Yeah, great names on everything so far. Such as our protagonist, Jason Frutnick. Ooh. Pardon me. I just give up on breathing. It's too much work. So now whenever I think of, like, shooting while moving backwards, I think of killing floor. I've done too much single-player killing floor. This is not bad. Seems like good game. Thunderbreaker, a sub-weapon that shoots lightning from directly beneath Sophia. Okay. Oops. It's trying to swim. SWIMB, swim. Alright, so let's try thunder. Wrong button. Whoa! Alright. Maybe it's really good because we're underwater? You kinda do crap thunder, yeah. This is nothing. Good. I never go anywhere without my trusty electric fart machine. I mean, I prefer to do all of my own farting, but you don't want to be caught unprepared. Wrong button again. Yeah, that seems to mostly be super good underwater. Damn! Right, that's change weapon. Alright, now I think I'm done here. Yeah. Alright. Presumably I'll just be coming back here later. Stop it. Alright, yeah, so here's where... Alright, I had not been up here. Because I can't get up there yet. Alright then. Wait, here we go. Cool. Hooray, very situational weapon. Hooray, beer! I can go for a beer. Alright, so yeah, there was that enemy is lower profile than your gun problem. Yeah, Don't Starve is not a game for me. There's almost nothing about that game that's compelling to me. No, tank does not crouch. This is as low as tank goes. At least as far as I know. Don't Starve looks like survival mode frickin' Smash TV. Like if you stop moving, you're dead. That's really not what I'm looking for in a survival game. And on top of that, I'm not really looking for a survival game. I wouldn't have a map of here, even if that were a thing. The tank feels good to control. Like, this is... the movement physics are really nice. Who said ding really loud? Bart! Do I, like, kind of map an area as I go? Yeah. Alright, so that beacon seems to really be pointing me towards that door over yon. Let's go see. Also, I'm forced to admit that Vinny is apparently much better at Final Fantasy VI than I am because he suplexed the train. But also he's playing the Super NES version, which also is better. Now, he did what I really should have done and actually researched it beforehand and found like a Super NES hack that improved the translation and fixed some bugs and all that kind of stuff. So, like, kind of the reasons why I did the GBA version, except better because Super NES. And that's why he's the real streamer. Who even needs grenades while I got this wave gun? Oh, you the map. Alright, the map never went anywhere, I just stream brained and forgot what button to push. Alright, well now I don't know what this red blinking exclamation point means. Ken says, I just suggested GBA in particular because it didn't require the extra fuss. That's fair, yeah. Like, I'm really not that regretful of streaming the GBA version. It was fine. And not all of my viewers are, you know, as lovingly reminiscent on Super NES sound as I am. So, not a huge loss, but alright. That's weird. The signal coming from here is gone. Nothing to do except head for where this other signal is coming from. It's almost as if I'm in a video game, and I'm going from one objective to the next. It has drip fed to me in an extremely obvious fashion. I think I need to grab myself a beverage. Yes, that sounds good. I'm going to do that now. This is cool so far. I like Glass Mast. Be right back. Zeor, I'm now back where it was. Here in this place again. As I think of it, the number of jobs I could do on a public Space Station 13 game if I felt like it has grown a bit. I'd make a good enough engineer. I could do robotics, that's probably my best field. Except I haven't dealt much with, like, exosuit permissions and that kind of thing. I don't see that as that big of a problem. There isn't honestly that much to virology. You pretty much try to make a good virus, and if a bad one breaks out, try to cure it. Well, that is to say, like, well, I think even like a regular medical scanner will tell you what the cure to a virus is, but, it turns out to make a vaccine for a virus, you need a blood sample from somebody who has been cured of it. So, like, that's the real job of a virologist. Even the wiki basically says the real responsibility of a virologist is if a giant pandemic breaks out and kills half the station, do not have caused it. I don't know, should I just be following that thing? Probably. Yep, I don't want to be following that for right now. Okay. Detective I could probably do, but the biggest obstacle to detective is other players not knowing what detectives do. Like, a lot of people keep expecting the detective to do the same things as a uniformed security officer, and that is not their job. But still, the point is, Space Station 13 is cool. Why, there's a red exclamation point somewhere in this area. Oh, I'm thinking of it. Yeah, this does not seem to have changed for... There we go. Maybe? Sorry, yeah, I think just direction facing is just English for strafe. Found out that there was, quote, was, unquote, kind of still is, like, cat person race in Space Station 13, but it is, like, hated by many, and was taken out of most official rotations. To such an extent that, like, in the config file where you enable what races you're allowed to select, they're not listed. But they are listed in, like, a legacy sense. Like, there must have been some time when they were more generally used, and then there was a, quote, great weed purge, unquote. And now there's just like a line in there that says, if Felonid is already selected, don't worry about it. And like, that was the only way I found out that you could even put them in there. Like, if you just write in round start races equals Felonid, then it works. But you had to go out of your way to enable them. Bippy Legion? Ken says, I believe weeds are cat people. Yeah, absolutely. Like, the description of Felonids on the wiki is very smart-assed. I think the code for Space Station 13 is probably not as bad as you're picturing. It's a little messy because of course it is. It's just an open source freaking DM project, but it's really not that bad. But yeah, like the description for Felonid is just like, here's how you be Felonid. Like, go say nya at everybody you meet. form meta gangs of other cat people. Get hacked while everybody claps. But yeah, for all intents and purposes, they're just humans with optional ears and tail. Like, they're not even strict carnivores like the lizard people. Horming missile, sub-weapon that fires missile at a targeted enemy. Yeah. Space Station 13 isn't very anime now. That's weird. The signal coming from here is gone. Nothing to do except head for where this other signal is coming from. Yep, I needed 2 lines of dialogue to tell me to go towards the next waypoint. I keep expecting Y to be sub-weapon, but B is sub-weapon. A missile is the kind of weapon that's easy to overuse. But it will be very helpful against those green bastards. Those guys are a little bit Axiom Verge. I thought pretty seriously about starting Axiom Verge again, but honestly, probably I'd rather start Hollow Knight again. It's been long enough since my Steel Soul debacle that I could probably get back into that. But pretty good homing missiles. Right. That mode itself use the quick switch instead of the pause screen, because what am I? What is this, Mega Man 2? It'd be good if it was Mega Man 2. I haven't played Mega Man 2 in a minute. I'm not worried enough about that to rebind it. I'll just get used to it. Yeah, I didn't expect to be spending this much time in the top-down phases. It is very Contra-like to get one extremely powerful weapon that you rely on for everything, and then the stakes are extremely high because if you get hit by anything, you lose that weapon and then fuck. Yeah, like that. For instance, the ground turned purple and I became harm. Ah! Nice. Stop that. Okay. This weapon's pretty cool. It is a problem that once you fire it, the projectile exists for a long time and you cannot fire while it does. Morning. I probably mentioned on stream already, or I'm not sure if I did, that I did eventually finally get around to watching Castlevania Season 3. Not a fan. Like, I didn't really hate it that... It's not like I overtly disliked it. But I did not come away from it with any sense of satisfaction. I feel like it was a lot of build-up to a lot of stuff that did not actually matter at all. Or, at the very least, was very predictable and unsatisfying. And the envelope pushing was pretty transparent. Hey, we gotta be edgier. We gotta bump it up on the controversial meter because that's what people like. That's how Game of Thrones got on. Crab-larva. Crab-larva. Wait. Go down, crab-larva. Ow. I'm going down, crab-larva. Alright. Yeah, take that, yeah. But yeah, I admit that Space Station 13 is far from for everyone. But I still feel like, you know, it's worth a try. For that matter, yeah, I could be like a mime or a clown too. Because, well, I mean, those are two more jobs that have like no actual responsibilities of any sort. I'd be the kind of clown that just trolls everybody the whole frickin' time. I was having that earlier. There was a clown who was just plain being a dick at every opportunity. It's like he just put like a colorful clown wig on 2 hours of hate crimes. Zoom says it's probably not for me, but I will try it. Alright, cool. Shot that can pierce through terrain, hold shoot to charge, then release to fire. Good. It does seem like it might kind of be Eco's back. Maybe we should use like... Yeah, never mind. Like we don't usually use voice chat for Space Station 13. Oof, that's weird. The signal coming from here is gone. I'd better open a dialogue box and talk for a few minutes about going to the next point. Soup says, I know the clowns are such a meme they even show up in other Space Station 13 adjacent games. Oh yeah, they're a thing. Oh, so I just get like chart shot. That's good. Voice chat might help for, yeah, breaking somebody in. That makes sense. But yeah, I need to let Eco. I don't think I've specifically mentioned it to Eco yet. I think I mentioned it like in Dream 17, but not directly to Eco. Like, hey, space? Question mark? Where am I going? Go down first. This is good. It's kind of like Metroid style, you know, but not too complex. Like, the navigating isn't too big of a distraction from the action. An action distraction. With a blaster master. It's a pretty good Charg laser. I like mimes better than clowns anyway. They get like invisible wall powers and stuff. It looks like I am going the right way. Ollie will fight you on that. I didn't say mimes were better than clowns, I said I liked them better. I killed the lusty xenomorphic maiden, I don't know why. I do know why, I just had the particle acceleration rifle and I wanted to shoot something with it. You ever play Borrow Trauma? I have not, I don't even know what that is. Yeah, god, the damage output of that thing sucks. Okay, I'll just go this way. What? No, we're going back in there. Okay. Side-scrolling SS-13 in a submarine, says it's okay. Alright. Space Station 13 adjacent submarine simulator. Yeah, not familiar with it. You gotta buy it. All the real games are stuff you just grab off GitHub and just compile and run for yourself. That's the real mark of quality. energy guard. Prevent your gun level from dropping when taking damage. Guard disappears after one hit, but it will... Okay. So I just get an extra hit before I lose gun power. You have to control the sub and do missions and fight enemies and stuff. Change sub to space and that sounds like Pulsar Lost Colony. I am interested in playing more with that. Pulsar seems pretty cool. Not like incredible, but, you know, pretty cool. I did kind of get away missions working in Space Station 13, but I don't know if there's really a lot to them. Ollie and I wandered into, well, okay, well, Ollie wandered into one and I followed him in the other day, and we kind of just lost in like a derelict space station of some sort. Alright. Yeah, I hear ya. Money's a bastard. Even me, like, I have, like, a pretty damn comfortable amount of money right now, thanks to unemployment finally coming through all at once. But even so, I'm still at a point where I'm just like, I don't know if I really want to spend any money. Techman and I will probably end up playing Deep Rock Galactic for probably a couple of people. I really haven't played Deep Rock Galactic in a few days, come to think of it, but... I got a little tired of it because, like, I have freaking 4 Matrix cores and the quests open to get more, and I could not find any freaking infusers to do anything with them. Oh, I know in Soup's case, you're not like a big first-person shooter guy in general anyway, so... It does seem like it should be raised back, though. I mean, you can be an engineered dwarf with an auto turret that you can shoot with your combat shotgun to make it fire a charge shot. Like, how Raycaster is all of that? That's a good charge shot. He says he did like Team Fortress and such. Fair enough. Oh, you got that EMP blast one? That's like a 30% damage penalty. Gross. What's this signal now? I don't know why, but this signal seems to be different from the one I've been following up until now. Now I'm all curious. I think I'll go have a look-see. I will go look and see. With my eyeballs and face. Yeah. That's not so weird, everybody has different tastes and shit. Oh, you bitch. Oh wait, my thingy worked. Hooray! Yeah, I did not realize you played that much Team Fortress. Well, alright, if you like first-person squad shooters and you think, you know, big space dwarves doing mining would be an improvement to that formula, DRG is pretty good. totally not missing anything. Seems like I don't have to worry too much about collectibles inside these segments, except, you know, right at the very end. Ping isn't too much of a problem for, Deep Rock Galactic in my experience. DRG is a little bit pricey, though. We're waiting on a sale to gift that to anyone. Shoot! 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 Thank you. Oh, was this just like a shortcut that went by? I guess GOG was half off when Monkey got it for me, so that's not out of the cards. Yeah, there you go. Shoot the good shoot. Yeah. Yeah, I was a little surprised when he asked about Warframe a little bit. Warframe is one of those things like, flip a coin as to whether or not I'll really recommend it. You know? I've said before that being a Warframe fan is a little bit like being a Star Wars fan. It's just like, I sure really do enjoy very much this stupid bullshit that I hate. I think maybe the working from home situation has been pretty rough on Digital Extremes, because they've always been fucking buggy, but like lately more than ever, they've laid bare that they simply don't test anything. And yeah, it is a pretty big time sink. The thing is, yeah, like, it kind of does, you know, the whole MMO bit. Like, yeah, it's free to get into. Anything that matters you can obtain for free. There isn't really any kind of, like, pay-to-win situation. Pretty much anything that you would pay for is either, like, shortcuts to good things or cosmetics. But, like, the thing about Warframe is the core gameplay of it, like, the engine, the shooting, the action, it's all good. Like, it plays well. And that's the thing, it has such just a gigantic... I'm still learning my menu buttons. Such a gigantic variety of Warframes and weapons and all kinds of things that keep that core gameplay loop interesting. That's what keeps me into Warframe. So, like, even though I was pretty mad at it because, again, they don't test any of their things, and I got tired of their, like, releasing 8 straight free features or things that did not fucking work at all on release. But I still picked it back up when they released the new Necromech. I still don't think I'm a big fan of that Necromech yet, but I have it. Yeah, that's true. If you want slots to increase your inventory size, you do need platinum. But you can obtain platinum from, like, the player market. It's a lot easier to buy it, but you can get it legit. It can be gained now without plats? Interesting. Is Destiny any good? From what I hear, not really. You get a set every Nightwave set, so yeah, that's like 2 every year and a half. I, grand total, have not spent a great amount of money on platinum. Not a trivial amount. Alright, uh-oh. What are you? Are you anything? No. The Tenogens is really expensive shit, but here again, that's cosmetic. And the reason why it's so expensive is because they have to, like, they want money for themselves, obviously, but also the creator. Tenogen means, like, player-generated cosmetic content. So, like, the designer gets a cut of the sales as well, and then Steam presumably also gets a cut. So it's one transaction that has to go in a lot of directions, so that's why those are expensive. I don't approve of that price fixing at all, but I get it. Yeah, you can get platinum pretty reliably if you just gather some stuff and sell it on the player market. But it's a pain. Especially if you're like me and you just don't like networking with strangers. But I mean, I made one sale of Prime Warframe for 100 plat, and that'll keep you in weapon slots for a little while, so. Yeah, I know there's a lot of weird drama and shit going on around Destiny as whatever it was supposed to be. Dev studios doing their thing, whatever. It never interested me. But yeah, I gather it is more or less the same genre as Warframe. But you know, once you get into Warframe, you do get a little invested in it. Soup says, I just want to shoot for a bit and feel like I'm accomplishing things. Warframe would do that for you, I think. So would probably, yeah, Deep Rock Galactic, I would say, does that. Like I said of Deep Rock Galactic, like, it's not a looter shooter like Warframe is, but it is a game of satisfying acquisitions. Like, when you get something new in Deep Rock Galactic, somehow you always really enjoy that new thing. Unless it's like a Matrix Core cosmetic item that ends up not being that great, which has happened a few times, but you know. It's a good thing this is a good music track, because we've been hearing it for a little while. That's a good weapon. But, yeah, I mean, in situations where I feel like I would struggle to, like, overtly recommend Warframe, I think I do recommend giving it a try. I mean, it is free to get into. It's really not that predatory. Like, to give you a yardstick for how not predatory it is, they actually did add, like, a slot machine mechanic to it the one time to get stuff out of, and they got such a horrifying amount of money for it inside, like, 3 days that they disabled it because they felt they did not feel as ethical to keep running that as a thing. So, digital extremes are not evil, they're just not always very good at what they do. And like I said, the core gameplay, it does hold up. And the weapons, again, there's such a massive variety of them, and most of them feel really good. So, I mean, it's a decent game. I mean, you can look at my hours count to determine for yourself whether or not I should recommend it. Whoa, that's a huge mutant. The signal is coming from there, too. I guess I'm going to have to fight. Live the toxic, crapulous. I didn't see what that said. No, it's Crabolus. Important distinction. Maybe he doesn't like fire? Crabolus dislikes smoke. It really didn't like fire. Good call. Oops, I thought I had the other things, but... That is interesting. Your sub-weapons ammo are tracked separately. So I have grenades and droppy bombs independent of one another. Ow! Wait, I did have the... I do have... Oh, I do have Blast Gun. Yeah, good call. Sheesh. Dumbass. I think I took a hit and I was already thinking like, oh no, I ruined. I keep forgetting about my buffer thing. Crapolis. There's no way I spent $200 on Warframe. I feel like my grand total is close, over 50, I would say. But that's over how many years? Yeah, that's true. Also, you do roll discounts on Plat. It is possible to get up to a 75% discount, but that's very rare. More commonly, you'll get 20, sometimes 50. This powers up Sophia's main weapon. You can now destroy a certain type of wall. Good. I guess if you factor in the Tennogen, I have bought a few Tennogen things. Like, again, I kind of object to spending that much money on cosmetics, but some of them are so fucking good. What is a person doing here? Oh yeah, you had to bring up Pangya. How many times on the stream have I said, oh god, I miss Pangya. I miss my stupid anime golfs. Hey, I'm here to help. Are you alright? I'm dead, you asshole. Damn it, come on and open your eyes. Damn it. Damn. For the moment I held her in my arms, the blaster rifle began to emit this brilliant light. The light was getting bigger and bigger. My eyes became moist, and I did not notice that it landed right in front of me. What the? What's going on? What? Thank goodness you're awake. You can do it! Do it! Let's get you over to Sophia for now. Hang in there. Man, who is this girl? Seems like the signal came from her. My blaster rifle reacted to her. Somehow I think this girl and Sophia are connected. Who are you? How did I... Don't worry, everything's okay. When you're feeling up to it, I want to hear your story. Thank you for helping me. Could I ask you your name? Sure, I'm Jason Frudnick. You can call me Jason Frudnick. I'm Eve. Gulahi. Got it. Don't mean to rush you, Eve, but there's a lot I need to ask you. I listened to her story and found out the reason why she's here and learned that she seems to have lost a lot of her memory. On top of that, when it comes to tuning up and doing maintenance on Sophia, her skills blow mine out of the water. It's so strange, though. I feel like I remember this sensation. And that's her story. I still feel like I have a lot more to learn about her, though. Hey Jason, I finished tuning up Sophia. Thanks, Eve. By the way, now that you're back on your feet, what are you gonna do now? Going to Disney. Well, if it's okay with you, do you think I'd be able to join you? Frudnick is a very Zeor name, yes. You helped me so much back there. I want to return the favor. If you're using Sophia to find Fred, I think I could really help you out. I'm happy to hear that. But there's a good chance we're gonna have to fight some mutants. It'll be just as dangerous, no, probably even more dangerous than what happened here. I know, but if you're in danger, I might be able to save you too. She's absolutely right. I'm bound to run into things that I won't be able to do on my own going forward. If it was dangerous for her on her own, then I'm sure it'll be just as dangerous for me too. Going together is the way to do it. But I wonder why she is so eager to lend me a hand. ... I guess that's a no then? In that case, if you leave me... God, don't say stuff like that. I want you to help me out. Oh, okay, you got it. Leave it to me. Looks like Fred's signal is coming from a different area now. I think it's the industrial area. Industrial area, huh? Alright, let's go check it out. One more thing, if you want to talk to me, choose the receiver icon from the subscreen. Lots of stuff I'd love to talk about with you, so I'm here to chat anytime you want to talk. Soup is like over there convulsing in agony from all the animes. Wow, look at my shots, there's varied colors. Pichu. Wait, hold on. Oh, I see. So the laser is just an equip or unequip. I'm gonna turn this on just to... completely against my better judgment. We'll see if Eve has anything good to say. says, look at the bright side. You sell a lot of games, but you'll never sell me on a Final Fantasy. Yeah, I get that. I mean, here again, like, I'll readily admit, for as good as Final Fantasy VI was, there was no way I would have finished it if I weren't streaming it. Alright, here we go, here we go. Final Fantasies aren't usually that anime. They get a little anime, but they're generally more Western styled. Especially Mystic Quest. It's so Western styled, it's like... it lowers its own IQ by 30 points. I think I know what you mean, yeah. Like, terminology problem, but like, I think I'm picking up what you're throwing down. Oops, wrong button. Numbers, yeah, that shit. I don't know, I thought you liked numbers. That's why I was so amused when there was like a math minigame in Strong Bad's Cool Game for Attractive People, Chapter 2. And I was like, alright, now Soup's gonna get the high score. I did stream a little bit of Deep Rock Galactic the one time. It was a little touch and go quality-wise. My computer kind of struggled to OBS that one, but it was watchable. I did that on purpose. Good job. Oh, hell no. Okay, good. Soup says, I keep getting recommended XCOM but anime games and I die a little inside. That's right. No, XCOM is Wild Liefeld only. Liefeld. I keep doing that. Just like I keep pressing the wrong button to shoot missiles. Yeah, I mean, that's what JRPGs are. I mean, just numbers, video games. Nah, I get it. I mean, Final Fantasy is definitely one of those genres where, like, you already know if it's for you or not, you know? Ken says, it is kind of interesting to me that the only country where Final Fantasy sells more than Dragon Quest is America. That's still so weird to me. That's just such an interesting cultural thing. But it kind of proves my point when I said that Final Fantasy is like more Western styled, you know. Also, hi Tala. Alright, so where the hell am I going? Going straight ahead, low ways. Let's see if there's something else I can get into. West has a real weird relation with anime. It's just weird is honestly just about the most eloquent way you can say that, yeah. Hello, what's this? Oh, this must be the next area. Yeah. I gotta say I'm enjoying this game, this is good. It has, you know, it's got satisfying action, it has just about the right pace. Plays pretty well. I like the physics of it. Ken says, I disagree with the you know Final Fantasy is for you already, at least for post 10. After 10 they started going Sonic the Hedgehog levels and remaking their own formula. Alright, yeah, that's fair. Yeah, see, I still barely even register, like, post-10 Final Fantasy as existing. In my mind, Final Fantasy is still a bunch of old games for the Super Nintendo. Is this somewhere I've been already? Yeah, I've been here, I think. Yep. Alright, yeah, time to just go to the next area, probably. It says, for the longest time they thought Fire Emblem was too anime for the West, and then they did it, and now they can't stop selling it, yep. And the hornier they made it, the more successful it got. I know the way forward's back the other way, but like, it's just my adventure instinct. I just go in all kinds of weird directions. Yeah, see, here's... No, I gotta be able to wall climb or do something to get up there. Alright, let's just move on. I'm sure I'll probably just end up coming back this direction for some other reason. This game does not share the original game's screen space problem, that's for sure. Like, this is, like, original NES sprite size, but I have, like... God, I wonder how many times resolution that is, as compared to an NES output. I had screen space for days around this tank. Jason, it looks like Fred's signal is coming from this vicinity. Is there any way we can get a more specific location? No. Sorry, this is the best I can do. Hey, it's not your fault. We'll just have to search for him the old-fashioned way. Hang on a second, it looks like the systems here are still in operation and have been so for a while. Let's stay on alert, you never know what might happen. Actually did look a little bit more into Rockman X Dive, and I think there is actually a, like, bikini layer as well, and that's more like what I was afraid of. I mean, I'm not losing sleep over it, because again, they don't seem that interested in making Rockman Dive a thing like the West, but still, it's Apparently I beat Gigavolt Manowar stage in X8. I was playing again the casual the other day in like 46 seconds or something, and it gave me a AAA rating on the stage. Alright. If you're playing as one of the operators, if you unlock one of the thingies to make the operator ladies playable, it actually completely disables any conversations and cutscenes. So, you know, that's more incentive to play as them. Am I right? It's kind of true depending on who you ask. Sue says, I respect Fire Emblem's equal opportunity horny. Anything you like will horny it. Zeor is a true anime now. It's the meanest thing anyone's ever said to me. That's just cruel. Thought I knew ye. So this place just makes you walk against the conveyor belts the whole way. Which thingy do I have? Grenade launch. It says, I quite like Fire Emblem, but I do admit that if you care about the real narrative depth outside of Awakening, the recent ones have had some yikes writing largely out of writer laziness. Yeah, that's another franchise which I think is really not for me. Like, I'm less vehement about it than Soup is, but I do have likability penalties for anime content. If it has anime flavor, it will make me like a thing that I already did not like less, you know, it's like a multiplier sort of thing. That's why I looked at Genshin Impact and I'm just like, nah, I'm good. I still have Breath of the Wild. I like that game. Oh, that was pretty cool. I don't really need Bishoju Senshi Breath of the Wild. I'm good. I've never once was playing Breath of the Wild and said, you know, what I'd really like to be is a jumping magical cheerleader. This is complicated. This is a kind of cool mechanic though, I like that. This is a little bit Mega Man-y in a good way. Uh-oh. Oh, no, I'm good on the first cousin marriage. Thanks though. Cool. I like this area. This is neat. Soup says I can only take bullshit RPG strategies when my units are disposable. Yeah, I definitely get that. That is totally valid. I mean, again, I think that's one of the reasons why I think I ended up liking Open XCOM better than the new XCOMs. Like, it's a little bit of an apples and oranges thing and all, but... like, I've never gotten anywhere near as mad at Open XCOM as I have at the others. Because the stakes in the new ones are too high. You trained one guy to do everything, and then when he, like, whiffs his 88% shot and gets blown up by 3 mutoids, it's like, well, fuck, there goes the rest of my campaign, you know? Whereas we lose Captain Tama, and I'm just like, oh no! Anyway. Yeah, Colonel Tama. No, that was a bad loss. Soup says, you probably will get pretty mad at Open XCOM if you get to PSI bullshit. So I think yellow means, yeah, yellow means it will slowly revert. Yeah, I definitely get that. I've seen just enough of the psi weapon antics. Wow, really? Okay. So that is maybe a nut right now. See if I get some sort of upgrade that lets me light up areas. Because none of my weapons seem to want to do it. That's how explosions work. You know, you get it like a giant fiery conflagration that you can't really see in the dark. Like if you squint, you can really see the giant inferno. Maybe. Where the hell am I going? Isn't that just here? Wow. I really appreciate that there is an aim button specifically just to aim diagonally while you're not moving. That is good. Like, you don't even really need a full, like, aim in any direction button. Although they're kind of... oh, look at that. Okay, so if you're holding it down and you look straight up, you can lock in that position. Cool. That's a good aim button. It does just what it needs to. I'm gonna go back up to the left and see if I missed anything good up there. Yeah, I guess Phoenix Point did just release on Steam, or imminently will. Yeah, I think it did come out and it was on sale, too. I still don't know about that one. It looks good. It doesn't have, like, RNG aiming, at least. so maybe I would like it a little better if it's just a little less arbitrary. I don't know. When Soup was streaming it, I was mostly interested in like the sheer ballistics of it. Like the action of it was honestly more robust than I expected it to be. Just watching all the gunfire destroy the environment was fun. Alright, yeah, I'm gonna need an upgrade to go there. Forgot about that. Pardon. Getting a little bit lost here now. I'll figure it out. I'm just giggling at the phrase, "You must be Lady Cans." I will say that when it comes to Smash, I think Lady Byleth is a much more interesting design, just a better designed character than Dude Byleth. Soup says, basically everyone I know loves it because it's the most anime. Yeah, see, that's a path I can't go down. Alright, yeah, go up and then right. The animes did work out for 90s Mega Man X. Okay, it worked out for Mega Man X4. I should stream X4 as X sometime. That would be a good excuse to play that again. I've streamed it as Zero twice. Like, I thought I would play as X during my Extra Life marathon. And I was just like, nah, Zero. I mean, the game is more interesting as Zero, to be fair. It's pretty standard Mega Man formula stuff, if you're X. Also, spoiler, Zero shows up in X's ending, but not the other way around. Like, they really at that point knew who the, like, favorite character was. Oh, that was a bad move, bad move, bad move, bad move, bad move. Okay, safe. I really thought... Alright, we're fine. This is fine, trademark. Go, go, go. Yeah, okay. I keep darting through these narrow spaces, expecting to be rewarded for it. And then you can just press jump to disengage from that path. It's good. What is this? Oh, life upgrade. Cool. Ugh. Okay, those just react to being shot, I guess. Wait, do they all just react to being shot? I guess so. Did not realize that until now. It's gone. Just gonna leave you alone. You leave me alone, I leave you alone. Everybody happy. Yes, good. Shoot, kid. Yeah, I'm enjoying this. This game feels good. Is that everything? It looks like everything. I feel like that's the second one of these areas I've been to in this place that's not a thing. Ugh. Yeah, it's just a bunch of pickups. I think remake is the best word for it, yeah. Again, having not played much of the original Blaster Master. A reboot, says Gens. Yeah, that's a little more accurate. It's a remake in the sense that Final Fantasy VII Remake was a remake. It's the kind of, well, as long as we're remaking it, we'll make it better kind of remake. It says elements of the original are recognizable, fairly thoroughly remade. Right, right. But unlike Final Fantasy VII Remake, this is good. Yeah, shots fired, etc. I'm not sure anything can be compared to the Final Fantasy VII remakes. Assume yet fair. Like, really, I don't even think it's fair to call it bad, per se. It's just... Hover pack, there we go. Uh-oh. Looks like Sophia will be able to hover now thanks to this chip. Press the jump button in midair to stay airborne, but make sure you keep an eye on your SP. That's awesome, but what's a chip doing in a place like this? What the? I think I was muted at the very beginning of that, so I'll do it again. What the? Jason, look up! Gasp. What is that gear? It's freaking huge! I know it sounds crazy, but it looks like that's a mutant. Crap. Did that thing lure us here using that ship as bait? Watch out, Jason, here it comes! Danger. The uncontrollable engine. Central gear. Central gear! Ooh, okay. There we go. Why you? Why you? Okay, this thing looks nasty. This thing looks real nasty. Alright. Whoa. Oh, I should have gotten away with that. Alright, the missiles go through the shield. My reflexes are always just a second slow. There we go. That wasn't bad. Phew, I made it out alive. I can't believe that thing was a mutant. Yeah, I was surprised too, but I truly believed that you could defeat that thing. That was all thanks to your support, Eve. Hee hee, you're welcome. Hey, Fred's signal is disappearing. What's going on? Can't get a read on a signal. Yeah, I got nothing now. Sorry. I would have kept tonight. Don't sweat it. You'll find it again. Let me know. Ooh, that one great. Wait, this uses the same power that my weapons use? That's not ideal. Like, I must need some sort of upgrade for that. Some Nomura left Final Fantasy 15, and then Kingdom Hearts 3 references Final Fantasy 15 stuff that did not even happen. Wow. That's pretty gross. So I'm only just now realizing, thanks to having the hover doodad, that my weapon energy does recharge time ways. So that's arg. Nice. Ooh. "15 was headed by Nomura for like 6 of its 8 years of development," says Kent. And then he's like, nah, good. Well, I don't know, probably wasn't his decision. Who knows? Video games. I don't follow all this crap. Just put me in the tank and send me looking for a frog, I'm good. Zoomies. Yeah, I really am enjoying this. This is solid. Guess I'm going that way. Yeah, here we go. There's that solid black NES background. That's good shit. So what about you? Are you also dark? Oh, I've been here. Alright, so that's just a shortcut. Means I've definitely been in there. Said he, and then checked anyway. Yeah, same thing. So, is this anything I can do? Eric, anything about? At least you don't get penalized for taking a hit in a tank like you do when you're not tanking. Ow. I just realized there was a down over here I could have done the whole time. Well, no, I guess I've been down here. Yeah. Alright, so you need wall climby. For that. Whatever. It sounds to me like the Witcher / Cyberpunk, yep, the Cyberpunk team got way too fucking big for the britches. Like a lot of the design decisions and the development drama that I've been hearing about all really smack of arrogance to me. Like they turned into a Romero situation. I can do no wrong, so on and so forth. But, you know, outsider's perspective and all that. It's not something I've been following very carefully. Yeah. Ken says they had a lot of flirting with transphobia for the marketing as well. Yeah, it doesn't really surprise me. Screw you. Really? Jesus. Soup says Eastern European culture is different. Yeah, you can see that through in a lot of their philosophies, I think. Again, kind of an outside perspective. I am really... I kept meaning to play The Witcher 3, but now I'm not so sure I really care to. Alright, Techman says, okay, the Mix It Up poster everyone's talking, pointing to as kind of disgusting. Yeah, that's literally the point. It's super corporate future dystopia where trans is so trendy it's being... Right. Yep, I think I can give him a pass on that. Like, if you're offended by it, well, then it did its job. I mean, still something you want to try to be careful about, but... also a pretty fucking relevant cultural commentary for today. That's right. At least now we have finally have, like, true full penis creation engine. Finally, all of us Twitch streamers can show millions, billions of people the ideal penises that we've always envisioned. This would probably really suck if I didn't have the wave thing. Flash bomb! Sub-weapon emits a bright light that stops enemies in their tracks. Maybe useful in dark areas. Well, there you go. There is a thingy that lights up the dark. Soup says, apparently there are a lot of penis-related bugs, and that is not the way to end 2020. There we go. There's a marker on the dark place where I need to go. Yeah, Kent says, like, the problem is, like, even if that is a valid point about that poster, like, they were kind of on thin ice on the subject already. Right, yeah, I get it. No, yes. Yeah, you. Ah! Yeah, see, I couldn't see all these fucking white-hot electrical circuits in the dark. I had to light the room up to be able to detect them. Give. I don't need, but give anyway. This is the way a video game. Ah! I was watching The Mandalorian, and for a second I thought that they were made a reference to Vile, but I guess it was a thing that Boba Fett already did. Well, spoiler, sorry. Boba Fett's in The Mandalorian. Yeah, like he shot some stuff from his knee, I was like, what the fuck? And then some people said, no, he's always had knee shoot. I'm like, oh, alright. I wanted to believe. I thought the universe had come full circle and made Boba Fett refer back to Vile. That would be great. It did happen with Mortal Kombat. Like, Scorpion was always based on Ghost Rider, and then Ghost Rider finally eventually became a playable character in Marvel vs. Capcom 3, and he has a chain grapple move that refers to Scorpion. Shit. Yeah. Knee darts is a real thing. Yeah, Zero is still here. Confirms. Yeah, knee darts have always been a thing. Alright. So yeah, probably it was, you know, the other way again, and Vile may well have referred directly to Boba Fett for probably not the first time. So, it also all might be pure coincidence, who knows. So, okay. What? So I can only bomb you from that side? Well, you suck. Art imitating life, imitating art? No, just art imitating art, imitating art. Gasp. I'm finished now. Somehow I survived the ambush. Good music. I hate these things. Oh, you gotta be so tanky. I don't need that. I'm gonna go get it anyway. And bitrate doesn't like those electro lasers. That's interesting. Could be a little more industrial. Yeah, I get that. I am a big fan of that style of music. Like the factory levels from Donkey Kong Country, fingertip kiss perfection. Even that, I guess, could have been a little heavier on the percussion, but still. Techman says, did we talk about the epilepsy triggering light sequence that apparently accompanies the upgrades menu or whatever it was? No, right. No, apparently they made like a freaking designed to cause epileptic seizures, stream braining pretty hard here, thing, like a mandatory and not skippable or disableable part of like the main game progression, which is another thing that I'm chalking up to just we, the studio, can do no wrong arrogance. Yeah, seize yours. Soup says, at least they acknowledge that issue and are gonna look into it. I didn't even hear about that much. So should I be going for that boss, or should I be going for the... I mean, I'm closer to this side anyway, might as well take a look. What's the worst case scenario? I wasted a little time? Wasting time is like the whole point of what we're doing here. It's not a waste if you enjoyed it. I mean, yeah, I've definitely been this way. The real Cyberpunk is even with disabled copyrighted music, people are still getting strikes. Yeah, I believe it. It's probably like a stock gun sound effect in the game that gets copyright claimed by fucking Time Warner or something. I saw on the Reddits somebody was like studying online for an exam, or he wanted to study online for an exam, but his fucking study materials got DMCA struck. Yeah, that's interesting that they're doing like the orchestral treatment for sound for ActRaiser again. Or is it orchestral? Maybe not. I might be making that up. Oh yeah, I've been here. And then there's this, which there must be some way to deal with. Okay, it's just that thing that happened 4 minutes ago, so I completely forgot about. Utterly purged from memory. It is orchestral? Good. Yeah, I'll have to check that out. I was lamenting previously about how, like, some of our greatest advances in technology are fucking AI algorithms that let YouTube instantly detect when somebody made some sound waves that are owned by corporations. Like, that's where we are as society. Like, we're not, you know, going to the... We're not colonizing the moon or anything. No, we're just, using our highest technology to try to, defend the fictitious concept of, like... whatever. I don't want to get too heavily into it. Again, we do this streaming thing to avoid being too depressed. Yeah, ActRaiser does have like a pretty dedicated cult following, I would say. People like me, we remember it fondly. Where the hell am I going? This way. Good. So I already know there are a couple of places I can reach with this. Area 2. Should I think I want to go back all the way back to Area 1 and fly around to see what else I find. Which means I have to go... Alright, go ahead and then up. Truth game. Shoot. Yeah, this game has me in my element. This is a very Zeor sort of game. As if, like, there were any real doubt about it, but I mean, yeah, it's scratching the itch. It plays really well. Looks good, sounds good. This is good. Integrates, not letting me down. Ow. Ow. Hold on. Definitely looks more playable than the original, it says Soup. Oh yeah, I can vouch for that. Yeah. There we go. Really. Yeah, it's not like too Metroidvania-esque. Not too Metroidvania-escent? Vany... Navigation hasn't been too big of an issue. These are running around a little bit, but I can't say I've ever felt really lost. Yeah, go up. You know what, don't go up. It looks like back to Area 1 is where I'm going anyway. Yeah, I don't feel like going that far out of my way right now. Yeah, I think Metroidvania is precisely what I was trying to avoid saying. Fuck those freaking crawly beans. Yeah, ugh. Too cocky on that one. Soup says, wonder how Curse of the Moon 2 is coming along. I feel like there's more content in Curse of the Moon that I really should go back and look for at some point. As a matter of fact, like, I know there is. I don't know what it is, but there's definitely more in there. I don't think I ever really figured out what all the skeletons were trying to say. What's going on with this anyway? Not too navigationally heavy, maybe a better phrasing, says Kent. Yeah, I guess. Something like that. Nice save. Yeah, I think Symphony of the Night is something I would rather watch than play. I am open to playing more Castlevania, though, for sure. I really did enjoy Aria of Sorrow. And unfortunately, it does sound a lot like that will probably, like, continue to be my favorite. So, like, it may be challenging to find a Castlevania that I like as much as I like that one, but... You know, that's about as first world as problems get. Soup says Symphony of the Night definitely feels like a lot. Yeah, that was the thing. I feel, well, no, you know, if I'm honest, I do feel like, Aria could have been longer. Like, it was on the short side. Maybe really just the right length, you know? It definitely did not overstay its welcome, that's for sure. I would probably have liked it less if it had overextended itself as compared to being a little on the short side. I am still interested in Bloodstained proper as well, yeah. That's on my wish list. You scarcely hear a bad thing about it. Ken says, Aria is actually about as long as Symphony of the Night, but it's more Hollow Knight-y in its map progression. Right, so... Yeah, I suppose in Aria, you kind of always felt knew where you needed to be, you know, like the... No, you know, no. Aria was pretty open in its progression. Like, there were a few cases where I got such and such an upgrade and I immediately went, oh yeah, I know where to go, but, yeah, there was a point mid-game where you could go to any of, like, friggin' 7 different regions. I've kind of completely lost track of this conversation. If I had a point when I started it, it's gotten buried. Castlevania, I mean, I guess, you know, not being my best subject. Oh, hey, Jason, I found Fred's signal again. Excellent. Where's it coming from? Let's see. Seems like it's pretty far away. Looks like it's the glacier area. Okay, let's make our way over there. Soup says, like, Hollow Knight is legit the only game that kind of replicates exactly how there isn't a set structure on how to get to the end of the game. Yeah, that definitely makes sense. Yeah, Aria, I mean, you need some pretty specific things to actually beat that game, yeah. Whereas Hollow Knight is honestly very open-ended as far as Metroidvanias go. Very true. Like how Ollie and I clearly took 2 very different routes through the whole game, says Cans. Yeah, I mean, my Steel Soul run looked nothing like my maiden run, I'm sure. Yeah, that's really a good thing about Hollow Knight. Everything about Hollow Knight's good, really. I'd have to think for a second to come up with anything bad to say about that. Should I get a capture card? Should I buy a capture card? I should probably buy a capture card. Val bought a capture card. If we did that, I could stream, like I was threatening to do Mischief Makers again, but, like, if I had a capture card, I could just do, you know, like, make it look actually correct and good on the right thingy. That would be neat. Play a little bit of Vigilante 8. Yeah. What is going on? What is any of this? Soup says, my only criticism of Hollow Knight would be that the early game is rough, but once it opens up, it's really good. See, I don't even feel that way. Yeah, like, by nature, yeah, like at the start, you know, you don't have a lot of upgrades and it's a little linear, but I definitely don't feel like it's worse in that sense than any other game of its genre. Another cave that doesn't really lead to anything, huh? Seems to be the case. Did you game? You can even fire this thing as fast as you freaking want. There's seemingly no human reachable limit on the number of projectiles it can have. I like the sound design on the tank too, and you know, just the bouncy way that it moves, and it's satisfying. Very well done. Yeah, I saw you there. Almost straight blinded you. Yeah, I had like weird I had weird expectations coming into Hollow Knight. Like I was so used to like the Metroid formula that I would get to things and then I would die and then I would assume that I was not equipped for them. That I would need some sort of upgrade or something or another, like I felt like I was breaking progression when I wandered into certain places like the Mantis Lords, you know what I mean? Like there really isn't any such mechanic in Hollow Knight. A lot of things will be a lot harder if you haven't upgraded your nail and such, but... This environment is very Bionic Commando. Or maybe it's just the NES style of it making me think that. And like the gray and red, that reminds me of one of the late game Bionic Commando levels. Whoa! Okay. Interesting. Oh yeah, you'll have a bad time if you go past save points in Hollow Knight, that's for sure. I don't remember that being a problem I had very often, though. I did, yeah, okay, I was really not at all a fan of, like, the Dark Souls, like, you have to go right back to where you died to get all your shit back mechanic. I think that is not good game design at all. Damn it, I thought that was my grenade launcher. Like, after you die should be a point where you ask yourself, like, okay, should I have been there? And then the game says, I don't care if you should have been there or not, that's where you were, you better go back there if you want all your shit back. Like, that's not very cool at all. I do not think that should have been done. So yeah, I guess the point is, like, Hollow Knight, as a Metroidvania, is very open for better or worse. I really like that about it, but I understand why some people might not. Wonder what the hell I'm doing here. Probably about to die. No, I'm good. Ugh. I'll just go in a big old circle. Speaking of navigation. Trying to remember who the traitor was. Zoom says, my biggest surprise was every time the game opened up more. Yeah. Tad rolls snack time. What? Oh, these are tad rolls. Alright, hold on. There we go. Actually, plan C. Nice! The biggest indie Metroidvania? I guess that depends on whether you count Bloodstained, but yeah. Might be. I'm still, and I know I've been over this, I know it's a thing people know about me. A little part of me is still hoping that sometime right around when Silksong finally drops, we'll go ahead and announce Bug for Smash. That would make my life. Or, you know, maybe my week. Maximum shot! Shot that fires a wider beam, hold shoot, and then release. Good. Oh. There we go. That's how you do it. That's pretty. That's a proper charge shot. Noticeably slower than laser beam. Wrong thing. No, not at all. Bug like Sega Saturn Bug. Why would you even say that? Yeah, we're talking Hollow Knight. I guess the title character, like the playable character, depending on perspective, is also the Hollow Knight. I guess it's both of them, but yeah, it's complicated. Kind of a matter of interpretation. I mean, it's such a clear choice, just mechanically speaking as well. It's almost like they've designed the character to have moves that were analogous to Smash Brothers once. Ew. We call it the Vessel canonically. The pin I have calls him the Wanderer. But the Vessel would work, yeah. Soup says, but Zeor, we can't have more anime swordsmen. Listen to yourself, man. Of course we can have more anime swordsmen. This is Super Smash Bros. We're talking about. We'll release 5 awesome, compelling, like, unexpected DLC characters, and then release another fucking Fire Emblem just to promote our cousin marriage game. Yes, that's how petty I can be. That game is now cousin marriage game to me now. Ooh dear. the vessel is spoilery, that is also a bit true. Like, the word itself doesn't betray much, but still not something you learn until pretty late game, so... Alright, I guess come at this way from other side. I don't know, Sakurai, I believe, is on record saying, look, Byleth was not my idea. That came from Nintendo overhead. I'm not sure if I do like this charge shot as much as the other one, to be honest. Alright. I would like to get that scuba upgrade for the tank. Oh boy. Just like in real life, you can fall any distance as long as you land on water. That's just physics. You land on the water and the water forgives you. As God intended. Wait, is that pierce terrain? I like this weapon. Byleth, I'm forced to admit, despite being such a wet fart of a DLC announcement, and probably as a character in general, is fun to play. Like a satisfying heavy hitter. It annoys me that she has, like, fucking Poochie the dog, the bow. And I mean that as in just like, hey, I bet you like those Hyrule guys who have bows. Well, fuck those assholes, we have the real bow character here now. Look at this bow with its knockout power. Boom! Forget all those other lame-o bows. Wait, can I just... I don't think I tried this. Yeah, nope, those are... industrial. Yeah, the tank has such, like, nuanced and... like... kind of physics-y platforming and all the varied weapons and all that, and then the little guy gets out and he's just like, I can jump, kinda. Yeah, I must need some other weapon that can break the blue blocks. Ken says, I will say, to be fair to Bo, it's literally one of the core plot weapons of Byleth's game, the usual nitpicky details of Sakurai. Alright. I guess I can waive it if it has, like, lore justification. Still. How'd that? Wasn't expecting that one to just show up unannounced. I'm already kind of waiting impatiently for whoever the next announcement might be, but they did a really good freaking job on Steve. Like, I hardly even need to mention it, they do a freaking good job on everyone, but... like, I like how much they made him look authentically Minecraft, the animations and all that. Meh. Soup says, I love Steve because it fucked with people so much. Yeah, I get that. Sakurai is in general just a master troll. He loves fucking with people. Even half of the reveal videos are just like the King K. Rool video. Oh, they pulled like a frickin' Andrew Hussey double fake out. Like they showed the K. Rool silhouette and they were just like, haha, fuck you, it's not him. JK, it is him, haha. I sense an uh-oh. What is Miyamoto doing these days? I mean, he's gotta be like 90. I honestly really like that Pichu is, like, really powerful in Ultimate. Like, I always enjoy playing as Pichu just for the fucking sheer hilarity of it. But it's even better when he actually has, like, terrifying launch power. Is this a thing? It looks like it wants to be a thing. Are you a thing hiding behind my UI? Why, you son of a bitch. Ah, okay, here I am. Miyamoto's 68. He must have been like 12 when he made frickin' Donkey Kong. Where the hell am I? I guess I can just leave. Hold on, there's one thing I haven't tried. Yeah, no, didn't think so. Almost just had a critical drink fumble right there, but we're good. God damn it, fuck you. Suppose we're past the season when coasters are necessary anyway. That matter, Sakurai is 50-something, isn't he? Something ridiculous, even though he looks like he's like 30. The tide seems to actually respawn those things. Should probably have gone to pick that thing up. Too late. Whatever. It's fine. Keep rolling. Sakurai's 50, yeah. Yeah. What? Oh. Go, 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 go. Who says his controller dual wielding keeps him young? Yeah, that must be it. There's no time for aging when I'm busy kicking two asses at once. Well, that cave was a little stinky. Me. Back to the fun part. Well, if I were going to hide a tanky Scuba E upgrade. This is the sort of place where I'd probably put it. Yeah, you know, not a big fan of Maxim. Been at this for a little while, huh? Coming right up on that time, I guess. Probably about enough time to find and defeat another boss. Not sure what I'm doing tomorrow. Tomorrow is... Fuck, what is today? Today's Wednesday, right? Yeah. It's been a weird week. I had a strange Monday and Tuesday. What? Is there anything else I've been meaning to stream and kind of waffling about? Oh, that's right too. Yeah, we're having the D's and the other D's tomorrow. The Aurelians and the Temrics. I see. Bark. Yeah, this is a better charge shot, I dare say. Meh. Good. Alright, so that's not a full restore, just a most restore. That really is very nimble. Means it's time to get out of it and go fart around from an overhead perspective. I don't know, it's not like I hate these parts, but much less fun to me than the tank parts. Cut it out. Get a metal attacker used with some low miles. 2096 is a good use of right? Critics agree that 3 was a pretty good Sophia. The 3S is highly sought by collectors, but they only made 100. It just came with like a retractable moonroof. And also some wood trim on the key fob. That was a good use of time. That's a good reason for us all to be several seconds older. Ken says, I like that the zap gun does equal damage across all its spread. I like how freaking wide the range of it is. Ugh, crap. You can't keep maneuvering while swept in tide. What is going on with these? Yep, that ought to do it. Master problem solver, yeah. Ah, okay, I did have a weapon for this. Well, damn, alright. At least I figured it out when it counted. At least I don't think I missed anything in the other cave. Wait a second, have I been here? No, guess not. Although it's looking like I should explore downways first. They must be ice blocks. That's why they'd hate the fire. Ice is blue sometimes. No. Dead. Well, at least you respawn right where you fell in. You just take 1 pip of damage. Yeah, and this is all probably pretty unnecessary. Quite. Unless there's something way down in the corner, which I doubt. Woo. Forget this. Just gonna go for the boss. My instincts tell me I'm not missing anything big. I keep seeing those things and they look like angry stick figure faces. Crap. Ruined it for soup. Still does damage even if you hit a surface. You sick little monkey. There we go. It's a little weird that most of the boss fights is boss fights? Jesus. Clearly you can tell it's getting late. The boss fights have been in this overhead mode. Spark Salamander. And others from Mega Man X9. Nope. Nope. Oh, you really suck. I mean, even with my best gun. Spark Tackle, sub-weapon that unleashes a high-speed tackle attack in the direction Sophia is facing. That sounds fun. Alright, I might just find a save point and give it a break. Alright. Whoa! This is probably a bad way to be going. Maybe. Who knows? No, this will be fine. Yeah, the sewer environment in general reminds me of Bionic Commando, I think, and the giant stone bricks. Right. Wait, did I miss something? No, that's where I'm going. That ought to take care of it. I appreciate the design of this vehicle as like a tank that is like also fast and nimble. Those are good things for a tank to be. It's like a tank car mobile that is cool. Ah. Time to use the only use for that turtle turf. No, I don't know. Maybe this is good for real, for all I know. Keep forgetting to use it. Why would I use anything besides this? Yes, good. Well, that's a pretty good demonstration for why you shouldn't bother, yeah. Fuck you and a bag of chips. Contact damage, my favorite damage type. Oot. Shoot him. Oh, you have like a fast toggle. Oh, that's what that cyan hip means. Ah, you're just a health upgrade. Well, I'll take it. Hold on. Nope. Kind of a super scope looking gun from some angles. I don't know why, from this perspective, they made everybody's head so big. I suppose he has a pretty big head in the side view as well. It's just a little less obvious. Yeah, it feels less bad here, I don't know. Pixel art. It's complicated. Fuck. Fucking. Fuck the fuck. Saying cuss words at the video games. That's a good move. I like this. Get him, boy, you got him. It's not a bad gizmo. Alright, where are we? I got time to do a boss. We got a huge mutant here. Maybe it's my imagination, but I can't help but think that it kinda looks like Fred. Ew, this thing is nasty. It's so slimy. Eve, I totally get what you're saying. Well, let's focus here. The earth-shattering tyrant. Ribbiro. Ow. Ribbit roll. Whoa. Ribbit roll. I hate it when I'm doing something on the internet and somebody ribbit rolls me. It's 11 o'clock. I died. Yes, this is my favorite kind of boss. Giant, rapidly moving hitboxes. I am banned. Twice. Shut the fuck up. Thank you. That's the mark of a good game. You tell all the animes to shut the fuck up. And they do. That's good. Yeah, I do not like this boss at all. Wonder if Butt Thunder is any good for this. Yes, good, yeah. Contact damage, yeah. Wow, okay, Butt Thunder is really good for this. Key 1, the key that opens the shutters in the waterworks area. Neat. Oh yeah, that one. Looks like this is the security program that opens the shutters in the waterworks area. Oh, was it really low on health? I wasn't even watching. Right on. Looks like we'll be able to remove the security and pry some more shutters open. Yup. I'll install the security program into your blaster rifle. You don't even have to exit Sophia. Just get close to the shutters and you'll be able to crack the security. However, if Sophia can't get close to a lock, you'll have to access them on foot to get them open. Got it. Thank you. After all this, how are things going over in the glacier area? Hang on just a sec. Looks like there's even more of them now than there was before. Besides, Fred's signal still hasn't moved, but those mutants gathering. There's a chance they might be after something. Let's get over there as quickly as we can. Alright. 3 hours is plenty of Blaster Master for one sitting, but yeah, this is solid. I am enjoying. It's pretty much everything I expected and needed it to be, so good, good. Wait, have I gone this whole time without saving? Yikes. Alright then. Yeah, I guess probably no stream tomorrow because I'll be doing D&Ds instead of stream. But, planning on more Mystic Quest on Friday. So, there's that. Probably not much streaming going on next week. I'll have to follow up on that. Because the thing with my dad is going down next week, so I'm not sure how much of my time that plans on taking up. But, I'll blab about it and tweet about it and all that crap, so. In any case, certainly Friday. Probably not tomorrow. Thanks for watching me blast masters and master blasting. And Zero Steam versioning? Whatever. Good night, folks. Bloop, bloop, bloop.